Hey guys, the Steam Autumn sales upon us. It's between the 21st and 28th November. In today's video, we're going to be looking at train and transport games. First up is Train Sim World 4. This does seem to be on sale since it actually came out. I'll put the US prices on the right hand side. 35% off for the standard edition. Deluxe is 40% off. Special edition 50%. And then you've got these strange UK, regional versions. And I'll tell you why I say they're strange. If we have a look at the bundle, we'll go for the US one. Doesn't really matter. You'll get the point in a second. You get the game, and you get an add-on, a route. So in this particular one, it's Antelope Valley. Right. So the price of these are $25.01. So the price of standard is $25.99. So if we look into the standard one, there's Antelope Valley. You get 2 more routes as well, plus the game. So that's $25.99, and that's $25.01. Well, I know which one I think is the better value. Now, next up is Trainz. Now, before we look at the Steam page, I want to actually take you to the main Trainz website. Now, there's no sale on here at the moment, but in pounds, the platinum version of Trainz 22 is £55.80, and the standard version is £47.82. So that's $69.99 or $59.99. Remember those prices. Heading over to the Trainz Steam page, we have 2 prices here. So the first is Trainz 22 Standard and the second is Platinum. Now, they're stating their normal price is £33.50 for the normal, and it's now $15.07. If so, that's a good price. Good. Okay. My difficulty though is with the Platinum Edition, because they're stating it's $32.07, good price, but their original price is $325.68. Well, first of all, it's not, because, well, this is SteamDB, so I'll double check the price. It's $55.37 normally. You can see it's fluctuated a couple of times. It's got up to 110 at some point, and $55.37. It's gone up just before the sale, $78.16. But essentially, it is £55.37. It is certainly not 325 quid. So £55.37 against the £55.80 on their main page. If we go into the bundle, what they've done is the discount is actually calculated every single DLC which you get for it. So if you were to buy everything individually and then discount that, that is where they get that discount from. It's not from the bundle you'd normally get. As I say, the game normally costs about £55 and it's now £32. That's your discount. So 22, what's actually the difference between standard and platinum? Well, there's a small difference in software and amounts of routes you get with it. I think these are the ones you get with the standard. And as we just saw a second ago, you get more there. The routes are from here to here, and the rest of from here to here. Below that are all trains. As far as I can see, I've checked against the website as well, the actual main site. They're exactly the same. There's no difference between the bundle you get here, you get there. Now, the software difference, the only real software difference if you buy the game, is that you get Surveyor 2.0 with the Platinum version. Now, with both versions, you still get Surveyor 1.0, the original Surveyor. So you can, at least on the original game, still use that. It's very usable. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just they've made a new version of Surveyor. Now, the Surveyor tool is like the edit tool, which allows you to create your own routes. Next up is Transport Fever 2, probably my favourite train game. Yep, I said it. They brought out Train Fever, then Transport Fever, then Transport Fever 2, and it's a massive upgrade. It's been out a few years now. They've got a platinum version or a deluxe version, there you go, which is slightly more money, but to be honest with you, you can quite easily get this and you'll be very happy with this one. 50% discount, that's £16.75, or it's $19.99 US dollars. There's not much more to be said with this game. It's fantastic. Everyone should own it. Railroad Engineer, I found this a few months ago and we've been playing it on and off on the channel. It's a fab little game. I say little game, basically it's little in price and it's even less right now. It's normally £8.50. That's $9.99 US. So it's now £4.25. Well, Railroads Online, it's just had a new map. Yeah, what can I say? I've just done a series on this. Fantastic game. 30% off at the moment, so that's £19.59, or it is $24.49 US. The gameplay is pretty simple to get into, but quite hard to master because you've got to create your own track. The idea is there are various industries dotted about. You have a freight depot in the middle, and then you will go and connect the track up, and then you'll take your train and your freight cars to actually go and pick up the freight and take it back. As you take it back, you earn a bit of money, you can earn more, you can buy more trains. It's very similar to the game we just talked about where we're an engineer, but obviously the graphics are a lot nicer on this. There's a lot of work been put into this game, there still is. There's a lot of engines in it, and I can only see this game getting bigger and better. Train Simulator Classics, not much you can say about this game. I think most people know of it. It was the Dovetail's game before Train Sim World come out. They're still updating it. It still works. More routes are coming out for it. What can you say? 50% discount on the basic. Deluxe is $14.99, so that's 50% again. And they got some regional packs. Again, you should check through to see what you get before you actually choose a package. Station to Station. It's essentially a puzzle game. You have a small map. There you go. You have some industries and things. You need to connect them up, and as you do, everything goes green. Once you've done them all, the map finishes and it says how well you've done. They give you challenges and sort of these card things which you have to use that give you money off or makes things cheaper. And the challenges are maybe you have to end the round with the map with X amount of money or so many pieces of track or something. They're still working on the game right now, bringing out more levels for it. It's 20% off at the moment, £11.99, or that is $14.39. I quite enjoyed it. I got it for free. I should mention that. I really did enjoy it. My time with it. It's certainly, if you like puzzle games, you probably are going to like this. Rolling Line. It's a wonderful model railway game. You can play it on normal PC, just as normal, or you can play it in VR. It's fun in VR. I have tried it in VR. You can either just go and play a room which is already made, which he's already made, the dev, or you can build your own and you can choose the size, you can put whatever you want into it. There are mods. I've done a series on this a couple of years back where I used mods to make it. The criticism of it doesn't look real because of the type of assets you use, but you got to remember this is a VR game first, and so that really does use a lot of the GPU, CPU, and so I think that was the thinking behind it originally. Aesthetically, I love it actually, the way it looks. At the moment, it is 25% off at £11.61, and that is $14.99. I think that is a very good deal. You will get, if you enjoy building railways, if you want to build your own model railway, that's a very good game to do. Yeah, go for it. Railway Empire 2, still being updated. How much is it right now? It is on sale at $39.09. That's 15% off, which is $42.49 US. Yeah, I quite like it. I should mention I got it for free from the devs. Thank you to them. But no, I enjoyed my time with it, and it's certainly one to look at. Railgrade. This was an Epic exclusive for a long time. That's why I bought it. Well, I sell on PC, but it's actually available on Switch also with pretty much the same graphics. There might be maybe a resolution difference, but the graphics are very similar on Switch. Maybe that says something, I don't know. It's a fun game, puzzle game really. You get a map, you have to complete certain tasks with it, deliver certain things to certain places from certain places. Once you've done that, the level ends, you're taken to another level. There's a little sort of a map between each levels which guides you through it, but you don't have much options there. It's just there for aesthetics really. You're just guided to the next map, and then you're told to build whatever you're told to build. There's tutorials level at the beginning, just to show you how the mechanisms work, and it does actually get more and more difficult as you go through. More and more things get unlocked which you then can use. The price is £18.74 at the moment, 25% off. That is why didn't you show up on the other side? Come on, it is $22.49 US. Not a bad price, actually. Not a bad price. Right, we're getting near to the end now, so the next one is going to be Rail Route. Above view game. The beginning's... I didn't like the beginning of the game. You set off with these as nodes, really, what look like nodes. Then you actually draw the line where would be the track. And then you'll have trains which want to come in through that track and actually go to certain places. And at the beginning, you have to manually press to let them through the signals and points and things like that, and click on there to actually go to the next one. But later on, it automates, and that's when it gets fun. I do have videos on this. I did a series on this a long time ago when it first came out, and at the beginning I thought, oh crikey, I don't like this. But once you actually get to the automation part, so these, yeah, what you saw there was one of the jobs. Yeah, it's well worth a look. It runs on potato because the graphics are very simple. It's 20% off at the moment, £16.79, or that is $19.99 US. Yeah, it's certainly one to look at. And I think the last one we cover today is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. What an excellent game. You know, when we talk about city builders, this is a nation builder. You can create towns anywhere you want on the map. You can import energy. Look at City Skylines 2. They've added the ability to actually import energy. This game had it when it first came out. There's obviously trains galore, there's transport which you can mess around with, but you can actually get machines to build the roads. That's how granular this game gets. And you watch them actually physically build things. It's amazing, it's an amazing game. It's very, very difficult though. 35% off, £22.74, or it is $25.99 US. If you haven't got this game, you really need to get it. And I'm highly thinking of doing another series on this. I'm terrible, but it's such fun. Anyway, that's going to be it for the list, I think. Essentially, all these games I own. There's lots of others which are on my list, for instance, which I was thinking to buy. But yeah, they're the ones I physically own, and they're the ones so I recommend, basically. Games to look out for, Train Yard Builder, could be fun. We're doing more coverage on that. There's many which we've actually looked at, which I've done a video on these, for instance, Metroland, which last year it said they were going to come out. Railroader, they're doing an update. Got some little bit of automation on that. So we'll have to see. I keep thinking of buying this one. I'm just not sure. It's a video game. Basically, it's a film and you speed it up and slow it down with the controls. So where's the controls? Yeah, there you go. So they push the controls up and there, and you use the keyboard to go forward and back. It's a beautiful looking game. It's just but you couldn't turn your head left and right like another sort of computer generated sort of scenery. You're stuck looking forward because it's just a camera. It's done very, very well, and as you can see, it's got very positive reviews, but still, it's just stopped me buying it. I don't know. I think that's what it's really worth. The £47, which isn't there, it's not. I wouldn't pay that. Another one I've kept on here is Railway Company Owner, £5. It's not on sale, and I don't think I would recommend it. Century of Steam's going to be coming out soon. That's going to be fantastic. Again, you're going to be driving a route on that. I don't think there's any building in that. Vauxhall Tycoon looks fantastic. I'm trying to push them to give me a free version. They won't do it. I'm a small channel, what do you expect? 20% off? Yeah, probably. Again, it's just that something stopped me actually purchasing it, so I can't say I recommend the game. But it does look good. I think because I've got so many other games which are similar to this, and there's a question which comes up always: what makes it different? And I suppose I find it hard to justify that. Two games which I'm thinking of buying, these two. Now, these were from a company which seems to be defunct. You can buy it from their website. If you look up Rule of Rail from Google, there's actually a free version on the website still. But the people who bought the Model Railway line of games that seem to have bought that But this is 2002, something like that. So this is really, really old. And I do not think it's the same people. I think they literally just bought it. They brought it over to Steam, and mostly positive. A lot of people saying the version on Steam doesn't work very well. You can still buy it on the website if you want to. This one's still available on the website if you want to as well. Bombers something, I think. I vaguely remember as the original website. Most of that website's gone down. The forum, the free bits, people who used to chat about the game. The problem I have with this game was I think I bought it and then I refunded it. But it's so cheap now. I was thinking just for my collection. That's quite sad, isn't it? Just for my collection. To move it around. There we go. Yeah, switch off. I think you have to press one of these buttons, hold it down, and then move your mouse left and right, and that's how you move the screen around. It seemed a bit weird. It might be this one here. There we go. That's the original Brain Bombers. That's the original makers of this game. I don't recommend this game. I'm just telling you what's on my wish list, really, to finish off the video. I wanted this to be on sale because I wanted to buy it and we were going to do a series on it, but hey ho, nothing. Yeah, well, that's going to be it. But the ones earlier in the video, they're the ones I would recommend to actually set and buy. Because I've bought, I've played them, I've enjoyed them, and I will generally come back to each of those games. So yeah, well, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please press the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe and press the ding dong bell button. You know what it does. See you next time. Bye.